Hello everyone, welcome back to IDARM Reviews. I'm IDARM, and today we're back with another episode of Collectible Closeups, my show where I get to take a more casual look at the figures I own in my Transformers collection and beyond. And about a month ago, we took a look at that big box of Beast Wars basics I got, and I decided let's slowly start taking a look at those. Some will be in IDARM Reviews, some will be in Collectible Closeups. Today I want to start with one of the ones I kind of keep on looking over from the 6 I got about a month ago. So today we're looking at 1997's Beast Wars Basic Class Predacon Powerpinch. Powerpinch is an earwig in his beast mode. I've never seen a single earwig in my life. I don't know if I want to see what if this isn't really what it looks like. Let's get into it. So he is molded in this smoky black plastic. It's not like, no, it's not like super clear, but it's also not super opaque. It's like this weird in between. Like you can definitely see orange bits under, and of course the other big color is this orange, and I'd say it's all right. I can't, like I said, I've never seen one, so I can't tell like if it's super accurate to the anatomy of an earwig, but it's still Predacon funky, which, you know, everyone loves Predacon funky, like just in appearance and color and all that. I guess going quickly over articulation, he does have actually not too bad articulation. The legs are all connected on one hinge joint up and down, so same thing on this side. The mandibles and antenna independently move up and down, but of course you're supposed to keep them like this up and down. You don't get really like too much wiggle back here, and then of course you get a double jointed tail of sorts where it goes up one and then down one. And this is also where the main gimmick happens. You have a little hole, almost minicon porch shaped, and just by pushing it, you get like this nice clasping action. I actually really like that. I don't have too many Transformers actually with like claw gimmicks, so like it's always a nice surprise to get one. So overall, like any basic from Beast Wars, like from the kind of first few years, it's really simple, but like it being realistic gives it a big difference compared to like the Fusors and the Transmos 2s of the later years. So after that quick look at the alternate mode, let's get into the transformation. Alright, so after a really fast transformation, depending on which way you kind of do the whole flip the legs into the chest or invert the chest over, it's really confusing to actually explain, but you saw it in the video. We have Powerpinch in his robot mode, and it's not too bad. I like it a fair bit. I just kind of wish to begin with that everything wasn't just this weird smoky plastic. I feel like it would have been way better if it was black, and it looks a lot better in solid colors, which we saw with his Bakon repaint. I'll put the name in the video since I can't remember at this moment. But back to Powerpinch. Kind of going into the details. First thing is, I just love how kind of nasty this head sculpt is. It looks really mean, and like you think he's gritting his teeth, but it's actually just like his serrated mouth plate, which I really like, really Kamen Rider-esque in a way. And then moving around, you see actually he's pretty clean, except for, you know, big arms, but that was always kind of a syndrome of Beast Wars basics. Like the backpack's really clean, and the arms are kind of bulky, but I feel like it plays into his like really squat but bulky aesthetic at the top with the slender legs. And the legs have really nice heels, which helps to stand, because, you know, a lot of Beast Wars figures kind of flop around if you like splayed their legs a little bit. Going into articulation now, you do have a 360-degree swivel at the head, ball jointed shoulders. They go out that far, and no real like in and out like bicep swivel-esque movement. The arms from the insect move forward and back for clearance. Get a ball jointed elbow going only a little below 90 degrees, but then there's a swivel. And then the mandibles do move back and forth, so that carries over from the alternate mode. the legs are on ball joints. They go back that far, forward this far, and out that far. And then, interestingly, due to the transformation, he does have a double jointed knee. Really rare to see on an older figure, but very much appreciated. You get a swivel at the knee with the bottom joint, and then the feet go forwards and back. So overall, you know, like, you can definitely get him into some decent poses. Like, he can definitely do the, like, standing with one leg or one arm over his leg, which is something, you know, again, even a lot of Transformers nowadays actually can't pull this off really well, but Powerpinch does it like a madman. So, not a horrible robot mode, but nothing like truly special compared to like what we got later with like Spidor and even stuff before. So like, I think Snapper's still really better. Moving on to Powerpinch's action features, his core action feature is the claw we pulled off during the transformation, and it still does the opening feature, and it can also still move up. But the interesting thing is, as pretty obvious, it is 2 pieces, so if you want to pop this off, go ahead. But I usually prefer to keep it just like so. So you have 2 things you can do. With the handle that actually is also the trigger, it can fit into one of Powerpinch's arms, just like so. You know, pretty basic melee weapon. The only thing is it is kind of weird to just like push it back and forth, because like it kind of just like opens to the side and then it closes back up like normal. The other thing you can do, which is, you know, the more interesting one, is I believe you on tab, sorry, just taking this off. You can open the arm or the whole chest up like this. And I think I saw this in Bolt Matrix's review a long while back. You can just like stick it in his chest. I don't really know if this was actually a thing. I got this like loose, if you remember from the unboxing, but I guess that's just a thing you can do. Like, good for him. But you know, it does deliver the pretty solid action features that a lot of 1997's basics did have, so it's really appreciated. After taking away the claw accessory, the one last feature that Powerpinch shares with every Beast Wars figure from 1997 and beyond is the Energon chip. If you don't know, the Energon chip is the kind of sequel to the Rup Signs of Generation 1, and how you get to it is just fold the torso up and nudge out the torso, and I'm just gonna have to hold it like that. You get this little square here, and hopefully my copy can do it. I know some of my other cons can, so just one sec. Yeah, it's starting to show up. You just gotta apply lots of heat to it. There we go. Hopefully this shows up when I show it off. You can see there. I wish I had the light better, but there we go. That's a Predacon symbol. So, you know, a really fun gimmick. I do really wish, like, just in general, that Rup Signs could come back in some capacity with Generations. But it just seems like it's a thing of the past. But, you know, really always awesome to try and find out where these old Beast Wars figures have their Energon chip lying around. And for some quick comparisons and a look at some other Predacon basics from Beast Wars, here we have 1996's Insecticon and his fellow 1997 buddy Drillbit. They make honestly a really cool like Neo Insecticon trio, and each one has such a wildly different style, with the metallics of Insecticon, the kind of opaque, kind of translucent plastic of Powerpinch, and then the fully transparent look of Drillbit. They each bring something brand new to the table, and I really like them for it. And so that was the new episode of Collectible Closeups on Beast Wars Basic Powerpinch. Do I recommend him? Compared to the other figures that I got in that haul of Beast Wars Basics a while back, I'd say he's probably on the lower end, just because the odd transformation, you know, doesn't really help. And he is, at the end of the day, a very simple figure compared to the likes of, again, like the Spidor I got, the Quick Strike, and even, like, again, Insecticon and Snapper just have that basic charm. So I'd say he's on the same tier as Drillbit, but still, if you can find him for, like, 10 bucks or less, maybe closer to 15 is where I'd probably, like, stop considering getting it. He's still a really good purchase, and with Kingdom going full force now that you can find it pretty much everywhere if you look hard enough, he will complement your growing Predacon army really well. So, thank you for watching this video. If there is a figure you want to see on Collectible Closeups, drop it in the comments. And I guess quickly now, for like, since we're done with the review, you guys might have noticed I've gotten this brand new set of grass and rocks and some trees in like in a box. Tomorrow I'll be putting out a video just talking about it. some really good stuff if you're getting into photography. But that's besides the point. So today we took a look at Beastars Powerpinch. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it around, and thank you for watching. Take care and have a wonderful day.